Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I'm going to talk about getting to know ourselves and the importance of it and what I've learned along the way. I will get to that here in a minute, but I'm going to talk about my 12-week online course that starts June 24th and it goes to June 9th. It is an hour to an hour and a half long through a live Zoom call with like-minded people wanting to grow spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. So, this is a journey that I've been on 9 years. I was in a rough spot for 30 plus years with suicidal thoughts, depression, off and on, mostly depression. But it wasn't good, and I was stuck in bitterness. I was stuck in the self-loathment. I was stuck in victim mode, and I didn't know how to get past. I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't know how to forgive myself and others around me. I didn't know how to get past all the emotions from childhood trauma. And this is something that is so important for us to be able to move forward and heal so that we can not only help ourselves, but past generations and, our kids, future grandkids, or maybe you have grandkids right now. And when we help clean up the junk within our mind and heart and really work on this beautiful temple, then it's amazing what it does for not only ourselves, but our ancestors and our posterity, those to come after us. So it's important to look at that. Now, okay, so go ahead, click on the link below for the 12-week online course, and it's 50% off for the first 20 that enroll, and it's going to be fantastic. I look forward to working with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So I wanted to talk about the importance of getting to know ourselves in our healing journey. I couldn't even stand to be around myself because I was so angry and bitter all the time. I didn't love life. And, if you're walking around not loving life, you're walking around not loving yourself. And that's exactly where I was at. And so I came across a book. I want to say a few years ago, I came across this book. And it's called The Road Back Home, and it's talking about, and I don't have the author, I'm sorry, I lent out my book, so I couldn't even look up the author, but it's called The Road Back Home, and it's kind of the Christian version of the Enneagram. So Enneagram is personalities, right? It goes into these three different triads, and it talks about different personality traits, and there is none that are bad to be and none that are good to be. Like, it's not like, ooh, I hope I'm number this, because it's number 1 through 9, and each has its, qualities, and each has its downfall, right? So, and in the Enneagram, it talks about the healthy mindset, the mediocre, and then the unhealthy mindset, like middle ground, and then we got the unhealthy, and then the healthy mindset. So you can be at a healthy place in no matter which one you fall in. Or you could be in a mediocre place, or you could be in an unhealthy state of being in with the Enneagram. So just there's tons out there. Carol Tuttle has her 4 types. There is so many out there. And the last, oh gosh, probably year and a half to 2 years, I've learned about the human design. I didn't really get into it. And I'm so excited to be taking a class that will go over the human design. But it's in the beginning of the book of the Enneagram. I paraphrased it, simple for me to understand, but it shared this paragraph, and I put it in even more simpler terms as the saying went along like this, and I put it in simple terms just like this, but to heal oneself, or to not to heal oneself, but to know oneself. So to know yourself is to know God. So when we get to know who we are and what our qualities are, what our struggles are in life, when we are getting to know us, we are getting to know God. We are getting to know God's trust He has in us to improve, to become our better versions. To know ourselves is to really know what we were sent here to do, our mission and our purpose, and things that will help us on our journey. And if we don't know about ourselves, how are we to improve ourselves? If we don't know our true weaknesses and our strengths and the things that we're here to help others with, or things that we're here to learn from others, then how else do we move forward? And that was my initial thing. When I hit rock bottom, I didn't have love for myself. If I didn't have love for myself, was I going to get to know myself and know where I was at? Absolutely not. And so I've been on this journey of where we where I have learned so many things about myself. And the more you learn about yourself is the more closer you come to God, because God has sent each one of us here with a purpose and a plan and a mission that we're here to fulfill, and only we can fulfill that mission we were sent here with. So it's so important to recognize the strengths and the weaknesses that we have within so that we can build upon that. So that is my encouragement. Those are the things I've been familiarized with. There are thousands upon thousands of things out there, I know. So if you haven't taken a personality test or done different things, I love the Enneagram, I love Carol Tuttle, and I love the human design. The human design has been an eye-opener of, oh my gosh, that makes sense of why I've been acting this way. Now, how can we get it to be in a more healthy way? And it recognizes your weaknesses, but it uses those weaknesses that can be turned into strengths once you know how you work. And so that's important to really get to know yourself, because in my simple words at the beginning of the Enneagram book, when it shares a phrase, to know oneself is to know God. When we know ourselves, we know God. So that's my encouragement to you, is to really delve into who you are, what it is you were sent here to do, whose you are, know who you are. And you know what? I already know, I can tell this to everyone. You are a daughter or son of God. You are of a noble birthright. You are amazing. You are a miracle. You are awe-inspiring. The gifts that you have to offer this world is like no other. The way you process through things. So just really delving into self and getting to know oneself is truly coming closer to God. And it's my firm belief. So please like and subscribe to my channel, share it with others, and enjoy your journey of learning and coming to know yourself better so you can have that stronger connection with God, yourself, and others around you. God bless. Till next time. Bye.